Should One Piece fans be concerned about Oda's health?
What do you think, Malik?
I would say they should be concerned if he does not yet know how the story's going to end. Because if he knows how the story's going to end, he can just tell someone, hey, these are the bullet points you need to hit to get to the end. Would it be of the same quality? Maybe, maybe not. That's a different thing to be concerned about.
Right.
But I think the biggest concern is to end up with a story that doesn't finish. And the only way that can happen is if he doesn't know what the finish is.
Hunter.
But he's still alive, though.
Yeah. He's just not going to finish it.
Right.
But so what Malik was saying, that has already been kind of put to rest.
Okay.
They've already said he's already, and this was like 2 years ago, he has already told, I guess, those around him how One Piece needs to go in case anything happens to him. Like, I think I read that like 2 years ago or something like that, right? So, yeah, so that's already put to rest. But as you said, it's the quality.
Yeah.
Oda has a type of dedication to One Piece that it cannot be, what's the word I'm looking for? It can't duplicate it.
Yeah.
It can't be duplicated. I've even seen he has told people, like, if you want to be a part of this journey, you have to basically eat, sleep, and breathe One Piece.
Right.
Like, basically no one can take care of your baby the way you can.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is his baby.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
And so according from what I just seen, according to the official count, they're saying he was better. He's better now. We don't know exactly what it was. It could be the flu, could be something to where a normal I guess writer or artist, like, you have time to take breaks.
Yeah.
Manga artists, they don't get time.
Yeah.
And that's what becomes a concern, because for those who don't know, Japanese mangas are released weekly.
Yes.
They're released weekly, and that means he's getting it done this week so that it can come out next week.
Yes.
And so when, for most of us, if we're sick a couple days, no one cares.
Right.
Not that obviously your family cares, but you know what I'm saying? It's not that
it doesn't
that
affect
big of a
anything.
deal.
Over here, like wherever you work for, if you work for Walmart or something, the business is going to still run.
Exactly. Whereas if he is sick for 4 days, well, that's putting him behind.
Correct.
You know what I mean? In the manga, like, so it's not going to get done that week. So then that's where these concerns are brought up.
Yes.
I don't. I know his name, and I am trying to. What is the?
It starts with a T. It's like Toshiari.
Yeah.
Togashi.
I don't think Oda is similar to him, to where he's like, and I know Togashi has a lot of health problems also.
Right.
But he just seems like he more or less doesn't. It feels like every year it's kind of like, oh, Hunter x Hunter is back, and then it's back for like 2 or 3 issues, and then it's like it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, I think I would assume if Oda was having serious health problems and he had to take more breaks, I think he would just be like, all right, I'll just release it once a month. You know what I mean? To give him time to work on it versus trying to force that weekly deadline.
Correct.
But I think until we see something like that, I don't think necessarily that we should be too concerned, just for the simple fact that people get sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what I mean? He could have had the flu. You know what I mean? I could put you on your butt for a week or 2 easily.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And they are worked like crazy over there.
Right.
You know,
so on that note, that begs the question, should us as manga consumers try to push to allow these manga artists to say, hey, move off of the weekly, move it to monthly, let these guys breathe because
I don't see why it's not. I mean, think about it. For us over here, that's not that big of a deal.
yeah,
We read comic books. How often does the new issue come out?
once a month.
Once a month.
Right.
But I guess the Japanese manga fans, they're used to that weekly. To me, I've always thought that was crazy. You know what I mean? But then again, if One Piece was a monthly release versus a weekly, this will be a 50-year anime.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
where I'm at.
Or maybe like I've said in previous episodes, a lot of these episodes of the anime are not necessary.
Yeah, and
well, the anime
So-
tries to go 1-for-1 with the manga, which you just really don't need to do.
Yeah,
Correct.
you don't.
You know what I mean?
So you could still get a good quality anime if they go monthly, especially.
I was more or less speaking to the manga. Like, how
Yeah.
far back will we be if this was cut down 4 times for how
Right.
often the story progresses? You know what I mean?
Well, I
Right.
mean, the chapters of the manga are usually how many pages?
About 15 to 17.
Yeah, I
About
was thinking
15 to
that, yeah.
17.
Yeah.
So if you say in a month, you get 25 instead of 15 to 17. So you get a little bit more, but you just got to wait a little bit.
Well, but you figure that's 15 to 17 every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
but the quality's going to be better because now they don't got to rush. Because even as good as these artists are, if you give them a little more time, their artwork would probably be so much better.
Oh, I'm sure.
So the quality is going to be more. Maybe they will start doing color because now you got time to do stuff like that. Most mangas just drawn because you don't have the time.
Yeah.
So maybe the trade-off is, yeah, the issue is 20 pages, but it's colored and the artwork is better. And maybe you tell the manga writers and artists, hey, since these issues are coming out slower, we don't need to focus on the small stuff as much. Let's move it along a little bit faster. Because I'm certain some of the issues don't have a lot going on.
Right. So,
Right.
I'll say this. I have a major respect for mangaku, however you say mangakas, because so when I was in school this most recent time around, we had something to do every Sunday. I had something to do every Sunday for 2.5 years. And when I tell you it mentally drained me, it was insane. So now picture doing that. I did that for 2.5 years. Picture doing that for 25 years. Like Oda has.
He's been doing
like
it since
that's
1997, 98.
okay. So almost 30 years. That is insane. Like after 2.5 years, literally, I was just sitting there. I was like, I'm not looking at my computer for like 2 weeks now.
Right.
Like when I was done, because I was just like, I need a mental just break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for almost 30 years.
Correct.
Having something due every week for almost 30 years. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree 100%. There should be a back off. But maybe in his mind, he's like, or I can just continue and then get to the end and be done.
Yeah, but it don't look like he getting to the end anytime soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm agreeing 100% with you, but it's not us that they would have to convince. It's the Japanese fans. We would be like, okay, that's just like buying a comic book. We're okay with it, but their deadlines are insane.
Yeah, it is.
From what I understand, I could be wrong, but I think the work culture in Japan is like that in almost every industry, where they pretty much work-life balance does not exist.
Right.
From what I hear in Japan, I could be wrong, but I understand like a lot of people just get burnt out.
Right. And so the only reason I brought this up was because week and a half ago, because I'm the only one that reads the manga, the One Piece manga. It comes out every Sunday, and I was like, "Where's it at?" So I thought you didn't pay the show and the jump bill, right? I was like, "Did you pay the show and the jump bill?" And then
That comes out automatically.
I didn't know.
I completely forgot that I have it, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I read it. I was like, wait, didn't I pay the bill? Maybe he got his card changed and forgot to put the new payment information. I was like, I had no idea. So I said, let me just Google it. And that's why the whole health scare thing. And since the Wano arc, which I know that you're currently on, that arc was a 4-year arc in the manga. It was a 4-year arc.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. And ever since Wano, he's been taking more and more breaks. I know after Wano ended, they took like a month off the manga. They took like a complete month break.
Yeah, because I remember the anime was off for what?
6
like
months.
6 months?
Because it was too close. So, but he took a break after one. They took like a month off. It was like big news. But then he had the major eye surgery. So he did.
I remember that.
So we had to miss time for that. And then it's like every 3 weeks or 2 to 3 weeks, it's a break. It's another break.
And I think we as fans have to remember that these are still people.
Agreed. And I know
these are people.
And I'm one of those people. I know I saw comments the other day about they should do it once a month.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that personally, but again, like you said, these people are human. But I'm just concerned because again, I'm looking at as a berserk situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. I've been so invested into this as long as everyone else has as well. But I want him to be able to finish his journey.
Right.
I don't want him to be like that pirate Magellan who went around the world but died like halfway through, but they say he still did it because his crew finished it. I don't want that to happen to him.
Yeah.
Like I want him to finish this. And I want him to be there when it's over. And then all of us are applauding him around the world because One Piece obviously is part of the big three, but when the big three was big, it was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Since Naruto's done, Bleach is there. Everyone is invested in One Piece now. Even people that didn't like One Piece is watching One Piece now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, by the way, Darren said he actually wants to watch One Piece. He just wants the thing to change, but
he should.
Yeah, exactly. But
even with the
he wants to start that other one, that One Piece thing.
The faster one.
I was about to say, even when One Piece comes out, that's going to get a lot of new people that's like, oh, okay, I don't have to watch 1,000 episodes now. It'll be 500. Okay, maybe I can do. You know what I mean? So
correct.
But I think the good thing is that Oda has got to see what One Piece has become.
Yes.
And it's a staple.
It's everywhere.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's absolutely everywhere. They had the Luffy float at the Macy's parade this year. And I think the only other one to do that was what? Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
So I mean, to see what it has become and how many people absolutely love it, I think is great, but I agree 100%. I want to see him finish it. I don't want to see anyone else finish it.
Right.
Now, granted, if something did happen, absolutely I would watch it, but I want to see him finish it.
Correct. Because he deserves this.
And again, now I'm not shitting on him because Yu Yu Haka and Hunter x Hunter are two of my favorite shows of all time. But Togashi, it's like everyone's like, dude, let your wife finish it.
Yeah, Sailor Moon.
Like his wife did Sailor Moon, so like we trust her to finish it. Like just tell her what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even him, it's like you don't have to release every week. You know what I mean? Even if he was just like, I'll do one a month and it'll be 10 pages, everyone will be like, that's fine.
Right.
Just don't leave us hanging for years at a time. And it's just like, whenever I get to it, I get to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But with Oda, it's like, I don't know if we would really trust too many other people to like take over One Piece.
Right. And then and there's so much stuff that we still haven't seen.
Yeah.
Like we still haven't seen Akanu fight Luffy or Sabo. We still don't know where that third oh my God, the ancient weapon is. I mean, they have an idea.
There's still ancient weapons that need
we
to be
still don't know where the last poneglyph's at.
We don't know where Blackbeard's from. We don't know anything. Now in the manga.
But
okay, well,
but still, just
I'm gonna start reading because
there's a lot of stuff that just needs to be, we need answers. You know what I mean? Like, is Dragon actually ever going to do something now other than his backstory? You know what I mean? Like, it's just there's just a lot that needs to be answered, and just he needs to be here for it. And I know time is not on our hands as you get older. It's not a friend.
Absolutely.
It's not. And it's like, I just hope he figures something else. So I understand doing the monthly because you do need your rest. But, if you go monthly and he's having these health problems, what if it doesn't get any better? And just, I just don't want the Berserk thing. That situation
Absolutely.
Berserk. I don't want that. Maybe that's just me being selfish because I have a thing with closure. Like, I need closure. I know I'm not getting it with Shenmue, so it's like I have to have it with this. Like,
and I mean, looking at this, Oda is 50 years old. He'll be 51 January 1st.
That's it.
Yeah, he'll be 51 January 1st.
I thought he was older than that.
He's been doing this since he was 20?
Mid-20s, half of his life.
So most people are like looking for retirement now, and he's still like in the depth of what's going on. So I mean, I don't. I want him to get better and to finish it. It's my favorite anime, but I don't care if it takes another 10 years to finish it. If he has to take a month or do it month by month or whatever to help himself get better so that he can be there at the end of that journey.
Or if they do bi-weekly, I could work with that. You know what I mean?
That's fine too. I don't care whatever it is. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah, just get better.
I don't want him to be like killing himself just to try to finish it. Absolutely. And then don't get to enjoy the fruits of his labor at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like to be able to sit back at the very end and be like, man, I've been done for X amount of years and just enjoying life now.
Because he is the captain of the ship.
Right.
He's the captain of the ship, and and I'm sure he has his Zoro and and his Nami and all that stuff. You know what I mean? We're just the fans, you know what I mean? Yeah. And just we're here with him, and we want to finish his journey with you. You know what I mean? You got us sold, and we're invested. Like, we are invested big time, and so yeah, I just hope he gets better, whatever's going on with him, you know what I mean? And we can't afford to lose him. You know what I mean? He deserves to finish his journey. He deserves it 1,000%.
Absolutely.
So yeah. That's all I got on Oda. Just get well and
absolutely get well.
And Quentin, read the manga.
Take care of yourself.
I'm going to. I promise I am.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, Oda.
Absolutely.